Hi! Okay, I am borrowing a Broadfork to try out. Okay, why am I so awkward? Try again. So I am borrowing a Broadfork to try out in my gardens, and I want to show you what a Broadfork is and how you use it. And also, I'm gonna try it out in my old garden. My old garden. It's just a garden that we've been tilling for like 10, 15 years. And then I'm also going to try it in my new garden, which we haven't tilled at all, so you can see how it works in different soil structures and just how it works in general, and how I work on the Broadfork because I am not experienced by any means. Alright, this is a Broadfork. It has 5 tines, and Jane and Andy lent me this to try out in my garden. It's an alternative to tilling your garden. It doesn't take care of weeds, but it does aerate the soil really well, so I'm going to show you how to use it. This ground right here has not been tilled for a year. But I did mulch it last fall, winter, so it doesn't really have many weeds. But jam it in, jump on it, whatever, something to push it all the way in if you can, then pull back. And it doesn't disturb the soil of the structure. It doesn't disturb the structure of the soil, but it aerates it and lifts it up. Come on. So it's really good for your soil. It does take a little while. I'm not very good at it yet, but I don't know if you can see, whoa, but it's lifting the soil up maybe 2 inches. Alright, so I'm going to show you what the ground looks like after I use the Broadfork. Here, that's a little bit of sand on top, but it's really quite loose. Like that's really good for our soil, especially since I didn't till it. So that's awesome. Alright, this is my new garden spot where I will be growing vegetables hopefully next year. It hasn't been tilled as far as I know. It's pretty much clay, and I'm gonna try the Broadfork and see how it works. Dad just mowed this. He used to have blackberries all over. Wasn't too tough to stick in. That's hard. Yeah. Okay. Balance. No, keep doing that. It's weird. I used to do ballet, so I should have better balance than this. Hard spot right here. Probably a rock. Alright. So, I mean, I lifted it up an inch or two. So here's what the ground looks like where I Broadforked it in my new garden. It's definitely lifted up some. And it's kind of interesting how the grass and stuff, it comes up a lot easier. So, I wouldn't do this for the whole place, because there'd still be lots of weeds and stuff, but okay. You know when you say something like 10 million times and it never exactly, I can't talk. Oh, there's a tick. You want a tick? I'll just rip his legs off. Sorry. Stop saying, but you definitely need to know how to use a Broadfork. Might come in handy someday.